dangerous relationships that can cause you to stumble. Let's go.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. Shall be turned into hell, and all the nations that forget God. Which have wrought his judgment, seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Almighty. Let's go. I said, have you ever seen her? Have you ever seen her? Oh, such in a giggly, funny, lively mood. Tell me, have you ever? Tell me, have you ever been through some bull? Have you ever? Have you ever? Have you ever? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. Whoa, you said you helped her find Christ, man? What? You helped her find JC the devil? Oh no, fam. You just took her straight to hell, boy. Hot dang. Shalom, shalom, family. All praises to the Most High. Have you ever been in a dangerous relationship that caused you to stumble? If you have, come on the podcast right now and share it with me. Oh, man, have you ever been in some madness that, caused you to slap somebody crazy, caused you to do something out of hand, something out of pocket, something out of character? Have you? I know I have. But have you? Okay? I'm sure we all have been through some crazy madness. Man. Okay. You see that? You see that? Shalom, shalom, family. Everybody coming in the building. Wonderful, wonderful lesson here. Dangerous relationships is now up in the online school right now. Fire, fire, fire lesson. Dope. All praises to the Most High. This one has been in the making for quite some time. I was just waiting for y'all to, push that button and choose. However, also, if you haven't cast your vote for the future lessons for next month, please do go in the on the site or on YouTube and cast your vote so I know what to work on for next month. Please do that ASAP whenever you get a chance, and also for the movie breakdowns, TV show breakdowns. However, this wonderful, magnificent, awesome lesson is ready right now. And I'm sure we've all been through something very dangerous in a relationship that may have caused us to stumble. Now, if you're believing in JC, that's already a stumbling block. Okay, JC is a stumbling block. So if you're in a Christian relationship, that's already a dangerous relationship. Because boy, these damn Christians, boy, oh my gosh, man. And don't let it be a female Christian. I'm not trying to get at the women, but I'm just saying, if it's a female Christian, good. My goodness. She don't need you. All she got is Jeepers Creepers, and that's her husband. Okay, that's a danger. Okay, and she will leave you for JC. That's another danger. Okay, so listen, man, there's all type of dangerous relationships out here. You have to be careful. Oh my gosh. Yo, man. So if you've been through anything, listen, man, step up, share it with us, drop a comment, man. All praises to the Most High. We are all trying to find our way. We're all trying to get to the truth, seek the truth, find out. And in the midst of the course of life, you will encounter things or people that will bring greatness out of you, right? Or will bring hell out of you. Okay? That's really what it is in this life. Some people will sharpen your sword and make you great. Some people will take you down below and destroy you. Or at least try to destroy you. Okay? And that's the thing. Dangerous relationships can make you fall. You can end up getting arrested, getting locked up. Okay? Like I did, okay, for a couple of days with my children's mother. Okay? That was a very, very dangerous relationship. But of course, I had no wisdom and knowledge when I encountered that relationship. This is why wisdom is so important in everything that we do. This is why fathers, parents are important, right? Because we're raising children, or we were once raised by parents, whether they were absentees or there. This is real life. This is real talk. Okay? So this is why parents are important, raising your children properly, being on their behind, teaching them about relationships and giving them the truth and the path, charting out the pathway for them so that they can dodge these situations. Or when they see red flags, they know what to look for. They know how to move around such situations, right? They don't have to spend much time trying to figure out, well, is this a good relationship for me? Well, she's gorgeous. She got everything going on. The body's banging and all that stuff. But she don't know how to talk to me, though. She think because she has such beauty and physique and everybody's in her DMs, she's just, her mind is gone. So I don't think that's somebody I should be chasing down, gunning down. That's a mental note for the youth today, okay? Or you say, well, hey, damn, he's a nice piece of chocolate. He's a hunk. He's so handsome. But yet he's doing you dirty while doing this person dirty and doing that person dirty and cheating on you with this one and that one and that one and sleeping around and passing STDs and stuff around. But he's handsome. But yet he's good in bed. So I think I'll stick around and stay. And then you wake up and you got whatever venereal disease. Am I being too raw? Am I being too real, family? Let me know. Am I being too tough right now? Am I am I saying too much? Because people don't want to hear this stuff. Most people don't like the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to understand this. This is why, once again, parents are so important, right? Parents are so important because, listen, life is crazy. This life that we live is crazy. Wickedness is at an all-time high. It's constantly being promoted. So the odds of finding the great partner, right, that you need is becoming scarce. The numbers are very low. So if you find somebody that's good, my brothers and sisters, because I've had personal counseling sessions with brothers who admitted that they messed up. They had a great woman, or, the woman that they're dealing with or married to, she's great for them, but they're the one that's kind of messing up and slipping up, and they need to get their act together. I've spoke to brothers like this. So, as my advice always is, listen, get your stuff together, my brother. Fellas, tighten up, refrain from whatever stumbling blocks that may be before you. Whether you're struggling with whatever addiction there may be, get that under wraps, because you can lose that great relationship, and then guess what? You'll end up with a dangerous relationship, because now you gotta go back out in the dating pool and try to find somebody new like you. Oh, and that's a feat. Oh, that's a task today. So if you have somebody that's great for you, fellas, man, hold it down. Okay? Whatever you got to do to tighten up, you tighten up and get right for the sake of your relationship and what you got going on. Especially if you have a good woman, man, you better squeeze that thing tight. If you got a good woman, man, hold that thing and squeeze it tight. Don't let it go. If she's good for you, if she's great for you, that's not all women, okay? And I got to keep it blunt like this. But if you have a good lady, hold on to that, okay? And fix whatever you got to fix. That's for the brothers. Sisters, if you have a good man in your life, good husband, whatever you want to call, label him, hold on to that, right? If he's humble enough to dwell with you, though he might not be that much in the truth as you, but he's learning, he's willing to learn. You listen, hang on to that. Don't let that one go, because it's hard out here And once you lose that great partner, you are now susceptible to all the danger that's out there. So you really got to be careful. It's real out here. It is real. The what they call dating pool is it ain't. Listen, man, things are not the way it used to be, and it's the danger is real. In this lesson of mine, I give a crazy story, personal story, of course, with movie clips and everything. Y'all know how I do with my creativity. It goes wild. But I mean, it matched this story perfectly. And you're going to see, man, even I stumbled. Okay. Even I stumbled in the situation. You're going to love the story. All praises to the Most High. To me, everything is a lesson. I learn from everything. And this is how we become better, when you're able to examine yourself and do better. That will be better for your future relationship. And that's pretty much basically what it's all about. So if you can examine yourself, understand where you went wrong, or and this is why for me, this is why I say parenting is so important, because I didn't have a father, quote unquote father figure in my life to guide me with relationships. I had to just get in the ring and start swinging. Get hit in the head a couple times, fall down, trip, stumble, whatever have you. That's what it was for me. So this is why parenting is so important. Many things I could have dodged, yet if I had that father figure that would have given me the wisdom that I have now, I had to seek out on my own. Not saying that you shouldn't seek things out on your own, but this is why we've succumbed to the curses, because we don't have anybody teaching us the truth, nationality, identity, heritage, our place with the Creator. Man being the leader, woman being, the support piece in your life, that woman, that other half, and what the roles are. You know what I'm saying? The balance between the two. If you don't learn these things, and all you see growing up is, what's on BT or whatever, these social media sites, and how they portray our women with their butt cheeks all out. That's what our young boys are chasing. They chasing cheeks, right? Because the cheeks are constantly being thrown in your face, which is putting you in danger. Okay. Why? Because you're going to be chasing that little honey, right? You're going to be chasing that little right? You're going to be chasing that, and then she going to end up pregnant, right? And you ain't even ready yet for that. You're not a man yet. You don't have your own place yet. You don't have your finances ready yet. You have nothing. You're not in order, but you chasing them cheeks, right? Danger. You see what I'm saying? Or vice versa. Sister, chasing them young boys out there that ain't got nothing going on for themselves, or they in the streets. I want a street dude who's out there slanging or whatever. I don't like them street guys. He ends up getting gunned down. Then the drama comes to you. You end up getting hurt. Danger. Right? Or you end up getting locked up because, he's been slanging or doing whatever he's doing. And since you riding, you that ride or die type of woman, that ride or die female, you chasing danger too. And you gonna be caught up in the same situation. So again, wisdom is needed because listen, it's out there. The danger is there. It's all around us, everywhere we go. So, man, it's real. It's real. You know? So it's so important to learn and understand these things. And this is why for me, everything is a lesson for me, no matter what it is. And this, I had to put this out there, of course, because I learned a lot from this situation. And, it really showed me, okay, this is my personality. This is what I need in my life. I'm not looking for that. That might be appealing. That might be juicy and good. Not everything that looks good is good for you. Okay? You see that? And that's what we have to understand. Not everything that looks good is good for you. It might be good for someone else. Might be good for someone else. Okay, and this is why you got to spend time getting to know the person first. Building with that person, right? See if you and that person is on the same page, right? True indeed. Listen, man, the game is crazy, right? Because the modern day woman, and not talking about the sisters that are quote unquote in the truth, but the modern day mindset with these women today is, how many dudes can she get to pay for her dinner? Basically, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get the hell out of New York, because that's what it was in New York. Majority of women they want to see how many dudes can take them out for lunch. So you got 5 dudes that's taking you out. Yeah, she going on dates. Yeah, she's dating. And every dude she come across, she's trying to see what they can do for her and take her there and take her there and take her there. So she's just going out to be tricked on, basically. Well, what kind of, like, what dude should want that? You just want dudes to trick on you all day. Where's the value in that? Like, what is your value? If you just want guys to trick on you, or you don't want to deal with guys unless they're tricking on you constantly. You see what I'm saying? Or the flip side, because we don't want to be biased here, dudes are just looking to score all day with this one and that one and that one and this one and that one. For a dude, it really doesn't matter. So this is the dangers that you face when you go out there and you're trying to find your peace and your partner to dwell with in the name of the Most High. It's a dangerous game, and it comes in different forms. Mine came in this form, and I had to deal with these specific type of things, which you'll appreciate the story. But it's crazy out here, man. The relationship thing is crazy, and I'm sure many of you are dealing with. I'm sure your stories are mind blowing as well. What you're actually dealing with, or what you've actually dealt with. Okay. Yeah. That's right. So, and sometimes we got to learn the hard way, right? Sometimes you have to go through the BS to know, okay, you know what? This is more of my liking. Because what I was dealing with here, that just didn't work for me. This type of situation is not working for me. I need a person on this type of level with me, my spirit is matching with that or that type of vibe, you know? So it's really to each his own. What do you desire? What do you want? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? Where is your peace? What brings you peace? What brings you comfort? Really? You know, you got to question yourself. Talk to yourself sometimes. Not that you're crazy, but figure you out and see, does it line up with what the Most High says? You know, this is the real soul searching here, you know. And once I came into my understanding of who I am, who I was, and learning about the truth, now it was time to shed whatever danger that I was in, and finally find what matches my current mindset and where I'm at. Because of course, you know, my children's mother, my past, that was already just dangerous. And it would only work if I remained in that mindset. We would be a great couple if I remained in my foolish mindset. And that's the thing. When you elevate to another level of thinking, and that person that you was with at the time is not elevating, not seeing the things that you see clearly, that's another thing that can cause a dangerous relationship. Because now you're at another level, playing field, and they're still at whatever foolishness they were at. Now, it was all good when both of you were on this same page, but now it's not, because you see things a little clearly now. You understand things a little deeper now, and that is going to cause the separation. You no longer like the things that y'all used to do because that was wicked or that was foolish. You no longer desire those things or that path anymore. And now the person that you once thought you loved and all this other fun stuff with is now looking strange to you. And that can become dangerous, right? Because, you know, they can take it wrong. They can still be immature and want to fight you, argue with you, get you hurt, or whatever. It can become, you know, toxic, right? So all these things, man, we gotta really consider where you at right now mentally. And are you dealing with somebody who's on the same level as you mentally and where you want to be? You got to know these things. We can't just be do walking around in the street having this American dream nonsense in our minds. And this is why we brainwash and we've been destroyed, because we've been having this European brainwashing mindset for so long, and we just go do. And if your partner is on the same brain frequency, both of your brains are fried at the same time, and both of you guys are like do. This is the American dream. This is the life. Then hey, yeah, you're meant for each other, because both of you are on the same freaking mind frequency. But it's when you elevate and you get out of that, it's like, okay, is this where you want to be at? Is this the person you want to be with? And are they trying to, or are they willing to elevate with you? That's the challenge. Because then things can get toxic. Like my past situation, I'm not even talking about this situation in this picture here. This is something different. This is being in the truth. Both of us being in the truth, and it's still toxic and crazy. Yeah, check this lesson out. Fire. Shalom, family. All praise to the Most High, man. This is definitely a fire lesson. The movie clips that go with this lesson here is chilling. Okay? I'm going to say that again. The movie clips that I put with this dangerous relationships lesson is so on point, so to the T. It's unbelievable. Once again, I can't make this up. I can show it, tell you the story. Again, this is my perspective. In this story here, in this lesson here, this is my perspective. Of course, scriptures and everything. This is my, my view. However, I'm sure the other person has their view, and that's fine. But listen, I've taken full responsibility for whatever mishaps on my end and everything, because I chose to continue in a situation that had many red flags already. You'll see. You'll get it. You'll understand it. You'll appreciate the story. All praises to the Most High, man. But again, these things can cause you to stumble. Even if you're in the truth, it doesn't matter. It's like when you're in the truth, the challenge becomes even harder now, because you're now more conscious of things, or should be more conscious of things. So who you deal with is now, wisdom is really literally walking beside you. Okay? Hey, all praises to the Most High. Thank you, family. Wisdom literally needs to be like side by side with you, or right in front of you as you're making every choice of your life. Wisdom has to be right there. You got to be literally leaning on wisdom. Should I do this? Should I talk to this person? Should I even consider talking to this person? That's how wisdom has to be in your life. Is this going to benefit me spiritually? And this is why dialogue is good. Dialogue and conversation is good. Talk to a person, right? Because you never know. Like this situation here, this image that you're seeing here with me and this particular person. Listen, I didn't have any intentions of dealing with this individual like that. I didn't have no intention when we first encountered, right? This was supposed to be something way off the radar, but the interest was showed in me, right? She had interest in me, and one thing led to another. I'm gonna let you listen to the story, but you never know a person's intention. You never know. And this is why, once again, wisdom has to be there. And it gets more tricky when you are dwelling with wisdom, and you and that person are dwelling with wisdom, or should be dwelling with wisdom. You have to be more accountable for your behavior. So everything in this story, I do take full accountability and responsibility for it. Once again, you're going to enjoy the story. It's just another lesson. At the end of the day, man, all praises to the Most High, man. Wisdom is so sweet when you understand life and you understand the Most High's purpose. When you have that wisdom, it's just like, okay, I get it. And it's all about growth at the end of the day. Nobody is perfect, but we become perfect by adhering to the commandments, adhering to the truth, adhering to wisdom. That's how we become perfect, because we're getting ourselves in line with the natural order of things. So when you're out of order, out of the natural order, whether it be man or woman, that's when you're in the danger zone. Danger, danger, danger. So for a man who's not operating in the spirit of wisdom and knowledge, he can easily find himself in the danger zone when you're dealing with a woman who is not acting in her natural order of things, and vice versa. If you're a woman and you're dealing with a man who's not acting in his right natural order of things, being the man, being the leader, being the head, things can get very dangerous. So yeah, dangerous relationships that can cause you to stumble. Now, we all stumble. We all go through it. But it's about getting back up, shaking yourself, learning from those mistakes, right? And doing better, essentially. Finding your peace, essentially. Right? So, again, if you have someone in your life that is on point with you and the truth with you, hold that down. Squeeze that. Squeeze that and be thankful to the Most High that you have such a companion, man or woman. Squeeze that, hold that, thank the Most High that you have that, because everything is from the Most High. So if she's an evil, wicked woman, it's from the Most High. If she's an evil, wicked man, it's from the Most High. You have to dodge these bullets, man. We gotta dodge these bullets, family. we have to dodge these things. We gotta navigate. We gotta navigate this earth. And this is why you appreciate wisdom and knowledge. This is why we gotta seek it out. Right? Purge yourself, become better, man. So, this video is not to, this lesson is not to belittle anybody or really downplay anybody. Even this situation, this personal situation, is not to belittle her or to play her or anything like that. It is my story, my perspective. Nonetheless, this is a lesson for people to learn from it. I am not perfect in the situation or in the story, right? I take full responsibility for my choices, me choosing to, entertain or be entertained in the situation with the hopes of maybe this can be the one for me. And that was my thing, coming from where I was coming from. However, I will not be, I'm going to say that for the story. But anyways, all praises to the Most High, man. Yeah, fam, they're definitely out there. They're definitely out there, man. But if you can find a woman that's teachable, right, or reachable, you know what I'm saying? Work with what you could work with. If she's not, listen, let that go and stick by yourself. And that's how I see it. That's how I see it. If I didn't have the woman that I have right now, all praise to the Most High, I would just be by myself. That's the point where I'm at with it, right? Because I know it's difficult out there, it's tough out there, and it's like you really don't. A lot of people are just jaded, and I'm at that point where I'm like jaded with society. I'm fed up with society. I don't want to deal with it. So listen, if you ain't halfway right, decent, on point, your understanding, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I don't want to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend countless time trying to build you and you still you're not worth it. And that's really what it is. And I'm speaking for both parties, man and woman. Again, I'm not trying to be biased. It's the same thing, ladies. You're dealing with a man and he's just not worth it. Don't deal with him. Don't entertain him. Period. You know, we know you're gonna have countless men chasing after you and in your DMs or whatever. That's just a man thing. That's a natural man thing. But you, being the woman, have the power of choice to choose who you deal with, who you lay down with, or whatever. So at the end of the day, you can't really blame anybody but yourself. And that's why I say I take responsibility. We all have to take responsibility for our, what we accept in our life. You have to. Whether it be good or bad. And that's the point. Accept your choices. And if it wasn't a good choice, then recognize that early. Like I did here in the situation. And let it go. Cut it off. Don't let it fester. Don't try to hang on to it for years and years and years. And, well, maybe he's going to get it in another year. Maybe she's going to get it in another year. Listen, man. Listen. Time is precious, man. It's okay. Be alone for a little bit. Be alone. Okay? And move wisely. Okay? So, and this is why wisdom goes before him that have understanding. Before you make that next choice, like, you know what? I had a few crash out dummies. I think I'm a hold out on this one. You see what I'm saying? I didn't dealt with enough crash out dummies. Okay? I think this next one, I'm going to hold out before I bring them in my circle or accept them as, yeah, he's the one, he's the guy, or yeah, she's the one. I'm going to hold out and see. And sometimes that little waiting game that you play, that could be a lifesaver. That can be a lifesaver. Because you've put this person through a test, or you've proved that person. That's why it says prove a friend. So if you have to prove a friend, then it would make sense to prove somebody that you are going to deal with and consider to lay down with. You gotta prove them. So whatever time you need proving them, that might be a great tool to weed out. You know what I'm saying? And the weed out process should be kind of quicker with the truth, right? Weeding out process should be a little quicker because for me, if you're a Christian, that's just done. You're just cooked. Yeah, I mean, I can work with you if you're open to learn. But if not, listen, I am not trying to deal with you on that level. No relationship. If you're holding on to JC like that and you're not even, you don't even really have wisdom like that, but you're just the pridefulness. And see, y'all know I've talked to many Christians and people on TikTok and stuff. So it's like, listen, the weeding out process has just been, so clear for me. Just speaking to people every day and seeing how close-minded they are to the truth and what they accept without studying. That right there is another weeding out process. I couldn't consider you to be my lady if you're stuck on this JC character and you're not even studied, nor do you care for wisdom. That shows me that you'd be a waste of time. You see what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm saying. The wisdom, it brings you to another level with your weeding out process. And again, vice versa. Man or woman, woman or man. Right? It's the same thing. So it ain't just for a man, it's also for a woman too. Why deal with a dude that has no regard for the truth or the Almighty? Why would you deal with him? You see what I'm saying? Especially if he's not going to consider the truth of the Most High. This is your head now, ladies. This is a little more challenging because this is your guy. This is your king. This is your head. He's the one that's ultimately making or supposed to make the top dog decisions. You see what I'm saying? So it's more important for you to make sure whoever you're letting in your circle to be your man, to be your king, to be your head, you got to make sure that bro is mentally on point. Besides the finances or being able to hold a job, not saying we don't all fall short and lose a job or whatever have you, but if the brother ain't got his head on his shoulders to even maintain a job, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? He doesn't have a place of his own. Now I can understand, once again, situations, things happen. But a man has to be able to provide and be able to, have a man cave at least. Right? That's one thing that you brothers out there have to be able to do. Provide at least a home, at least a place. Even if she's coming in and she may be helping you take care of the place and support you on the bills or whatever have you, you have to at least be able to set up shop. That's what a man should be able to do. Be able to maintain a job, whether you lose it or gain one, you should be able to work and do something that will, bring bread and butter to your family. That's just what men should be able to do, period. And I'm not dogging anybody if you can't do that, but this is what men should be seeking to do, period. This is just what men should be seeking to do. And if not, you should be learning to be proficient at it, learning to work at that before you consider taking on a woman or really dealing with a woman. And this is for young brothers. This is for the young brothers coming up. Before you start, hey ma, hey boo, you better do that to them damn applications, young man. You better get on them job applications like that, young man. You better be applying for some apartments like that, young man. You better be on it like that with all that game y'all be trying to spit at these young girls out here. You better get your mental game plan together, brother, young brothers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So we got to get the priorities straight. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. All praises to the Most High, man. It's real. It's really real. That's right, fam. That's right, brother. That's right. A man definitely needs his own. You gotta have your own. Now, again, everybody's situation is different. You might be, working on that, stepping it up, not knocking you for whatever have you. I didn't always have my own, right? I had struggled for years. I've lived with people, lived with friends, family members. I mean, I was kicked out of my house at 18, so I had to struggle. I had to learn the hard way early. My mother made sure I learned early. Okay, so I'm not knocking anybody that's trying to step up or might not have it at the time. That's not what I'm doing here. I'm just saying, priorities. Definitely got to get your priorities straight first before you really start chasing these women out here. Really, right? Because, it just doesn't make sense. Because then when you get into the relationship, and you get this woman pregnant, now what? Now what? where you and your newborn is going now. In the shelter, you're gonna crash with mama, right? You gotta, and this is the type of conversations we gotta have with our children, or they should have had with us, right? This is why I cherish parenting. I cherish these type of things, man. I cherish the elders that do have wisdom, right? Because it's so important, priorities, man. So before you get out there chasing them honeys down, or at least taking them serious, right? You gotta be established first. Get yourself established first. All right. And also get yourself established in the truth, wisdom, and knowledge. And that'd be perfect timing. Right? And the ladies, okay? Get yourself, our sisters, man. The sisters, especially with our sisters, man, because you got the modern day woman mindset, and then you have the Hebrew mindset. And since, again, the parenting is so important, and we don't have this parenting of teaching our women how to be women, how to speak to a man, not to be talking to a man any kind of way, being all rude and nasty, because our sisters are good for that. I gotta admit, I give y'all that. Y'all know how to talk down to a brother. And then you got some that know how to talk to a brother, right? But our modern day mindset women, oh man, will chew you up and dog you out in a minute. And that's not right. So, this is why, again, wisdom is important. Ladies, we got to get wisdom. Natural order of things, So, everything is wisdom and knowledge. All praise to the Most High for the commandments, man. So, yeah, Dangerous Relationships, man, is now up in an online school. Fire lesson. You're going to love it. You're going to enjoy it. Again, the clips, everything out, everything is creativity to me. So, man, everything goes well with, my story and, this truth, man. All praises to the Creator, man. Find your peace. Find your peace. First starting within. Get right with the Creator. Get understanding. Know who you are. Know who you are. We are the children of the Most High. We got to understand that. That's off the back. Once we get this understanding, this is what makes life easier for us. Right? Because we know how to act, treat each other, talk to each other, and move accordingly. Right? But if we think we're better than each other, we don't have to respect each other, we don't have to value each other, use and abuse each other, we're never going to get right. With that type of sickening mindset that they shove down our throats. We're never going to get right, man. And we'll forever be in this cycle of danger. And of course, this is part of the curses. Going through all of this. So, and this is why we find ourselves in all of these tricky, weird, crazy situations that can cause you to stumble. So yeah, especially for a woman that is high up, because of course society promotes and puts women on a pedestal. And especially if you're financially endowed, you're going to be looking down on a man. Well, he doesn't make what I make, so I can treat him however I want. I can talk to him however I want because I'm financially over his head. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that America breeds. Shalom, family. Yeah, in America. And this is why brothers are what? Flying elsewhere to go find a woman. Passport bros. And they getting their freak out of America. They trying to, I mean, people are going on, traveling, and, for whatever reasons. But, because the dating pool and the way our women are is tough. It's tough. And I admit being one of them brothers that was looking, it's really tough out there, because that's what America breeds. America ain't teaching us anything with value so that we can think right, be right, walk right. Ain't no value. Right? In the American school system, shalom, brother. All praises to the Most High. Ain't no value in the American school system teaching us how to value each other, know who we are as a people, and what we should be following as a nation, how we supposed to be conducting ourselves with each other. We don't have them type of courses. Ain't got them type of courses in school. You got that BS, man, going to school, man. I ain't never learned nothing that was of value for us. It was just what? African American studies. Lame, vague. Oh, we got Martin Luther King, and we got Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey, and it's like, look what they did, man. Who are these people? What are their tribes? What you mean? They teach us the freaking, modern day, after you done wiped out the man's ancestry and identity, history. That's the history that they give us to cling to. That black history. Yeah, that's after the man's been enslaved and you stripped him of everything. You guys can learn that now. You see what I'm saying? Not who he is, really, his tribe, what his ancestors really followed. It wasn't this damn American BS. You see what I'm saying? So this is part of why we destroy it. Part of why we suffer and we deal with what we deal with. And now we're the future generations, and we're just scrambling amongst each other. Right? We're scrambling, trying to pick our face off the floor, basically. After being persecuted for hundreds of years, now we're trying to figure things out, going through the motions. Man, we deal with a lot, boy. We suffer and deal with a lot. So imagine trying to find a relationship, right? Trying to find somebody on the same page as you. That's a task, boy. So like I said, if you find someone, listen, if they're willing to take that ride with you, they're willing to grow with you and learn and better themselves with you, that's your man and that's your woman. Ride that out, because listen, you never know what you're going to get after that. You never know. It might take another 2, 3, 4, 5 years before you find somebody else on that same page. So cherish what you got and learn to weed out what you currently have before your face, and make the proper choice, because there's dangerous relationships out here, and you want to skip all that, or at least make your opportunities that much better and clearer, concise. I don't want no headaches. I don't want no drama. If I'm being with a woman, you should not be talking to me any sort of kind of way. You know, because I'm going to respect you. I'm not going to be talking to you any sort of kind of way. Though I may be your head. I'm not going to be talking to you any sort of kind of way. I'm going to love you like a man should. And you should love and respect me like a woman should. So listen, man, we got to get right. We got to get this understanding. All praises to the Most High, man. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. We got to get right. We got to get right, man. So anyways, lesson up in the online school. Also up in the VIP. Check it out. Fire lesson. This is my story, my perspective. I do take full accountability and full responsibility for everything in this story from my perspective. Okay? I take full credit. I am not perfect. I am only perfect when I am keeping the commandments. All praises to the Most High. I do stumble. I have stumbled. But all praises to the Most High. I pick myself up. Glory to the Creator. However, lesson is up. Lesson is done. Check it out. I will have also a special video. I told y'all starting this month I will be dropping special videos in the online school as well. The first special video, if I don't have that tomorrow, look for it by next week. There will be a special video up, special lessons I'll be throwing up in the school as well. So please look for that. If not tomorrow, definitely by Wednesday. But it should be tomorrow. I should have this ready for y'all tomorrow. But this lesson is already up in the online school. All praise to the Most High. So yes, sir. Get it. All praises. That's right, sis. Man, this one is rather entertaining. Okay, this is rather entertaining. It's definitely funny. Some laughs and some jokes here in this story. I had a great time telling my bedtime story and putting this information together with wisdom and scripts and all that. So y'all gonna enjoy it. Definitely drop a comment whether you hate it or you love it or you don't like it. Hey, it's all fine. And if you want to drop, your own personal story, what you may have been through with your dangerous relationship, I would love to hear about it and read about it. So definitely drop a comment on what you've experienced and, where you at right now. All praises to the Most High. I'm going to jump off for now. I hope you have a wonderful rest of y'all night. All praises to the Creator. And y'all be safe. Let's go. Peace and shalom, y'all.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through.
Also, don't forget to cast your votes. Cast your votes for the lessons for next month. Cast your vote on YouTube for the lessons for next month. Movie breakdowns and TV show breakdowns. Please don't forget to cast your vote. Cast your vote for lesson options for next month. And the movie breakdowns and TV show breakdowns. All praise to the Most High family. Y'all be safe.
ye meek of the earth, which have wrought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.